At domestic EV maker NIO's downtown dealership, the number of inquiring customers has jumped 20% since the restrictions came out.
The actual order number had an even greater increase because there were people who were already interested that made a purchase once the policy came out.
Still, car owners are haunted by EV anxieties as they start to worry the moment the battery hits 50%. Locating the next charging post is a question that always looms.
You have to calculate, do I have enough battery? Will there be a charging post where I'm going or along the way? I have heard stories about people who drove out of town and the highway charging posts were all broken, so they became anxious right on the spot.
Auto parts makers have been working to alleviate such fears. Michelin last week launched 2 tires especially for EVs. The company says they withstand quicker acceleration and braking and have less resistance, which increases an EV's range by up to 10%. It doesn't sound like much, but when you have only enough battery power remaining for 20 kilometers on a highway, it could save the day.
Optimized wiring support in the tire reduces the thickness and weight of the rubber. When the tire rolls, flattening is reduced. This reduces rolling resistance. Imagine you're bouncing a basketball. If it is firmer, it bounces back higher because less energy is lost when it flattens.
Transmission maker ZF is also jumping on the EV bandwagon. It's launching an 800-volt pure electric axle compatible with ultra-high voltage charging posts in first-tier cities next year. These posts are able to provide a charge in 15 minutes that'll provide enough power for 400 kilometers. Plans are underway to produce these axles locally.
On ZF's new generation of 800-volt electric drive, the highest efficiency of powered electronics can be raised to more than 99% in certain conditions. It is expected that the electric drive system can be put into mass production by the third quarter of 2022.
China is the world's largest market for electric vehicles. In 2020, about 7% of all cars sold in China were electric. That's expected to grow to about 20% in 2025. In the next 10 years, it seems, there's nowhere for EVs to go except up.
Many EVs are also intelligent vehicles that are controlled by software. Whether or not car makers can eliminate faults in the software will be an essential consideration for customers. In the future, a real competitive factor would be whether a car maker can realize safe autonomous driving, like a car really leaving you off to park itself in a safe way.
Analysts maintain the city will have to have at least 1 charging post for every 1.5 EVs. They'll also need to be well maintained and not used as parking spaces. Residential communities will also need to build charging posts. So before this electrifying future takes off, the infrastructure has to be in place. 随时提Shanghai Live。